How do you feel about digital resources in your homeschool? There's so many good ones out there these days, but I wanted to share our top 5 resources that we use every single week. Hey everyone, I'm Trisha at Juicebox Homeschool. This video is in collaboration with Rooted in Rest and the Waldock Way for their homeschool show and tell. And today, this month, we're talking about digital resources we use in our homeschool. So there is a link down below in the description that is a link to a playlist where all the moms that are sharing on this topic will have their video listed in this playlist. I think all of us will have different ages and different resources that we're sharing, and so you can go through and just see what's out there. From these collaborations, I find new ideas and inspiration all the time. So jumping into our top 5, the first one is one I've shared quite a bit on Instagram, and that is Lily and Thisle. They offer several courses all in the category of art that you can purchase for different prices. My favorite one, if you had to pick just one, is their watercolor school. This includes dozens of projects all using watercolor, and it starts from a very beginning basic level to learn how to use watercolors, how to experiment with it, even color theory and creating a phonology wheel. It goes from there all the way to a lot more advanced projects that my teenage daughter uses. If you're interested in this course, I would highly suggest that you wait until they offer their sale. This comes out maybe twice a year, but it's 50% off for a lifetime membership, and that lifetime membership is key because if you have kids of varying ages, this can be used all throughout your homeschool. All 3 of my kids are at different stages of the watercolor school course, and like any online subscription, you won't have that pressure of we got to use it before the subscription ends because you have that lifetime membership. You can use it all throughout different stages of your homeschool. So for example, if you're really busy with your curriculum in a season and you cannot afford the time for anything other than that core subject curriculum, then you can save this. You can use it in the summer or you can use it over the Christmas months. There's also seasonal themes within the watercolor school, so we have done a lot of the winter and Christmas watercolor paintings over that month when we had a slower month. I personally like to schedule it once a week for my younger kids so that they're consistently working on some technique. But the beauty of that lifetime membership is you can schedule it however it fits your family. Lily and Thistle also has a Nature's Art Club, which is a lot more than watercoloring. It's hands-on projects using other materials and mediums of art. My youngest daughter especially likes that one because she's such a crafty person, and it's pulling in all different kinds of materials based on nature themed projects. The other big course that they offer is called Art Makes Me Smart, and we've had a chance to use that as well. That is a great supplement to any geography or cultural study. There are projects for different countries. So like there's a whole section on China, different art projects based on Chinese culture. There's one on Australia, and it's just the same thing. There's projects based on Australian culture and art. And the same deal I was talking about goes for Nature's Art Club and Art Makes Me Smart. So you want to wait until you'll see. They'll usually post it on social or through their email. So that's our first favorite digital resource, Lily and Thistle Watercolor School, Nature's Art Club, or Art Makes Me Smart. The second one I want to talk about is called Homeschool History, and that is put out by Knotgrass. We discovered it through my oldest daughter using Exploring World History, and Knotgrass reached out to make sure I knew about their supplement that goes along with the study, and they call it Homeschool History. They provide supplemental links, videos, and different articles based on what you're learning in history. So if you are using a Knotgrass curriculum already, I highly suggest it. And even if you're not using Knotgrass, it's a great supplement. I've pulled links from there for my younger kids who are studying early American history, and it's just a great source of videos and articles that have been already vetted by their team, which I appreciate. It's time saving where I don't have to pre-watch, pre-read. When you can find those vetted sources already with all the links and everything prepared for you, it just makes it a lot easier. So the Homeschool History site from Knotgrass, it is a subscription that is very affordable, so I will leave the link down below. The third digital resource we've been using just started this year is called Hatch Coding, and that has been a great blessing to our homeschool. My son in 6th grade has been using Hatch Coding. So their website hosts a lot of coding projects for free. You're able to go in and see if you can work them out with their hints absolutely free. There is a paid part of it that we utilize that is a coaching program. It's a one-on-one weekly meeting where my son can work on the projects together with his coach, and that has been really helpful because it is really a foreign language. Because if you've ever tried coding, it really is a foreign language. language, I definitely can't help. And so when he asks me questions, I don't know what I'm like, I don't. And so the coaching has really helped with answering those questions and pushing him forward into the next level. But you can totally use the platform for free and see how far you can get without the added help. There are hints and clues, and that can already help your child solve a lot of the projects. I'll leave a link below in case you want to check it out. The fourth digital resource we've been using for years and has been a blessing to our entire family. It is Yellow Spot Sun, and that is a art history program. So any cycle of history that you're in, ancient history, medieval history, American history, modern history, there is an art history course available on Yellow Spot Sun. These are well done courses at a very affordable price, and it's a family price. So whatever course you purchase, your whole family can utilize it. It comes with a printable resource, so we always print those out and put them into a folder so they're ready to go. And then there's video lessons that go along with it. My kids have learned not only different techniques for art, but also in the same historical time period that we're already learning in history. And so I love pairing the two together. Whatever cycle of history we're in, I'll always check the Yellow Spot site and see what courses they have available for that and pair it together with it. And the courses can be flexible. You can customize them to how quickly you want to finish them or how slow you want to go through them. So for myself, I only choose one course per year, and we only do it once a week, and it will last us pretty much through the whole year. And the last digital resource I want to talk about is Hoffman Academy. My younger two kids use this every week, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. It is so well done, and there's a free option that comes with quite a bit. I'll leave a link below to check it out. But my kids have grown so much in their piano skills just from Hoffman Academy. There's also a paid subscription version where you can get the printables and a lot more support. We opted for that one, but it has been a great experience. Mr. Hoffman is such a great teacher, and my kids really get a kick out of all the humor he adds to it. But it's such a blessing to see them take what they learned from Hoffman Academy and then get inspired by even like what they hear at church, and then they'll self-teach themselves worship songs. So I highly recommend Hoffman Academy. The digital resources that I shared are all resources that mom and dad can be hands-off with. If I am going to pull a digital resource into our homeschool and pay for a subscription, I really want it to be something that I can be hands-off with and trust. The content is good, they're in good hands, the teacher is an expert in their field. So the 5 of these resources, with the exception of Hatch Coding because that's newer to us, the rest of them we have used for years consistently, if not once a week, more than once a week in our homeschool. There are companies that we've grown to trust, have really enriched our homeschool. So I will leave all the links below of the 5 that I've shared. Be sure to check out the playlist below for the rest of the homeschool show and tell to get more ideas on great digital resources for your homeschool. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.